Words and
Oh, yeah.
maybe a little story to tell. I must admit that I've worked for 3 different companies for over 10 years each. And I must say that the time here has been the best time that I have ever spent in a company. Owned by the Ratners, run by the Ratners. The family atmosphere here is just tremendous. It really is. And I did have fun at IBM, there's no doubt about that. Yes, when I left there, I didn't retire, I left. They actually collected a lot of money, asked my wife what to buy me, and because we had already shipped everything to New Zealand, and basically we're going to be on the road with a cross-country bus trip, so she said to buy me a backpack and a canteen. So they took the rest of the money and rented a bar. And we had a crowd similar to this at the bar, and it got pretty sloppy. That was back when they used to allow alcohol outside of IBM functions anyway. They never allowed them at the functions. But when I arrived in New Zealand, it was a totally different atmosphere. I had to learn to drink again because the beer was a lot stronger. The arms were a lot quicker. The bars were everywhere. And I did get drunk a few times. Yes.
Conditioning. Like any true athlete.
So I do have to ask you, did you keep the backpack in the canteen?
I did.
Yeah.
It went around the
canteen.
But the amazing thing was the company I worked for in New Zealand was a similar company to this. It was manufacturing. It was run by the owner and his family. He still worked there, Sir Robertson Stewart and Lady Adrian. And it was a family atmosphere much like this. The main differences were, in my office was the liquor cabinet. True. The cafeteria was similar to ours. It had a big fridge in it, but it was stocked with beer. The cupboard stocked with wine instead of paper towels. And almost everybody stopped by for a drink at 5 o'clock.
Can we implement a change?
Just before they get under advisement. We'll be looking into it.
My senior staff member used to come over every day at 5 o'clock with 2 glasses was ice, 1 with Coke and 1 with ginger ale. He'd go to my liquor cabinet, take the key out of my desk, of course, open it, and pour himself and me a drink. And we would sit there and play a full screen of Minesweeper. On Fridays, I actually did have to go down to the boardroom where the knobbery congregated for drinks after work. They only did it on Friday, but they had their caf stocked with champagne. So there was a difference there.
Everyone is family, huh?
So like I say, it was a similar affair to here, but different.
But you can remember it here, right?
But I did have a lot of fun. And most people know me by my coffee cup. They know that I appreciate and love this. It was given to me by some members in the department. I like the patina on it, although they call it crud.
Sorry, Lennie. Sorry, we wash it.
Other people know me by my mindless whistling. Nobody knows what tune I'm whistling, including me. I'll also try to hum a tune, but I really don't know any tunes by heart. I I will constantly drum my fingers on things as I walk by, and I have a hard time sneaking up on anybody because of that. I've probably forgotten more names in my life than I've remembered. I have a terrible time with people's names. You can tell me your name, and I don't even listen because I know I forgot it already. But after 11 years, I have managed to learn a few names and remember them. I have a beautiful music collection, but I couldn't remember the words to any song. So I actually have one in my pocket that I wrote down so I could actually, because everybody thinks I have no musical talent whatsoever. I'm going to sing this to you. All my friends are married.
Are we sure there's not a liquor cabinet?
I have to check that one.
If you're to go it alone, here's to the bachelors and the Bowery bums, those who feel that they're the ones that are better off without a wife. I've been sleeping till the crack of noon, midnight howling at the moon, going out when I want to, coming home when I please. I have to ask permission if I want to go out fishing, and I never have to ask for the keys. I've never been no Valentino, but I had a girl who lived in Reno. Got me for a trumpet player, didn't get me down. He was wanted for assault, though he said it weren't his fault. Well, the coppers wrote him right out of town. I've been sleeping till the crack of noon, midnight howling at the moon. Going out when I want to, coming home when I please. I don't have to ask permission if I want to go out fishing. And I never have to ask for the keys. Selfish about my privacy, as long as I can be with me. We get along so well, I can't believe. I love to chew the fat with folks and listen to all your dirty jokes. I'm so thankful for these friends I do receive. I've been sleeping till the crack of noon, midnight howling at the moon, going out when I want to, coming home when I please. I don't have to ask permission when I go out fishing, and I never have to ask for the key.